Flipkart reportedly approaches Alibaba for fresh funds. Tim Cook confirms an Apple retail store is coming to India. Cisco predicts mobile traffic will cross the zettabyte mark this year. Mark Zuckerberg wants to connect 5 billion people through Facebook by 2030. And of course, we've got lots more. It's Sunday, Feb 7th, and this is The Bulletin, powered by Ambrain India. Perhaps the biggest news for India's thriving, yet still not so stable e-commerce space, Flipkart has reportedly approached Alibaba for funding its operations once its current cash gets burnt away. And yes, in case, we're talking about the same Alibaba that has significant stake in Snapdeal and Paytm, courtesy of its massive investments in these companies. Flipkart currently has the cash to last for about 12 to 18 months. However, the company is on the lookout for heavyweight investors that can pump in the kind of cash it needs to sustain until a possible IPO. There's just one glitch though, a common one with every investor in the trying money-raising times like these: valuations. Flipkart, post its last mega raise, is valued at about $15 billion, a number which Alibaba is not ready to accept. The Chinese e-commerce giant has asked India's e-commerce poster boy to give a discount of sorts on that figure if it wants Jack Ma to sign that much-needed check. If this does pan out though, it'll be a win for Alibaba, which will get hold of 70% of India's e-commerce market without actually stepping a foot into it. Hey Apple fanboys! Our dreams of seeing an actual, original Apple retail store like the US and the West are sure to see the light of day. Confirming that his company is in the process of opening up retail stores in India, Cook, while addressing an Apple town hall meeting, said that India featured close to the company's top priority list and that they're already working in bringing out Apple retail stores here soon. The company also believes that it'll be able to make new inroads into developing countries soon, thanks in part to increasing LTE penetration. Well, I guess that's enough to believe that India, where Apple crossed its $1 billion sales mark, is undoubtedly the top market for the coming years. Some really cool predictive stats coming from Cisco on mobile traffic. The networking giant has predicted that mobile traffic will cross the 1 zettabyte mark this year. And while you Google the term or actually scratch your heads, 1 zettabyte is 1 sextillion bytes. That's a 1 followed by 21 zeros. Whoa! The company also predicted that global fixed broadband speeds will reach up to 43 Mbps by 2019, up from 20 Mbps in 2014. Also, about 5.5 billion people, almost 70% of the Earth's population, will own mobile devices by 2020. And Facebook celebrated its 12th birthday this week. The social networking giant, which has over 1.5 billion users, celebrated the occasion with Mr. Zuckerberg holding a meeting at the HQ. In the address, where almost all Facebook employees were present, Mark outlined his vision of connecting 5 billion people through his social network by 2030. While that number might really seem very highly ambitious to you, I really believe Facebook has the potential to do it. Mark further added, quotes, "We want to finish connecting everyone in the world, and we're going to do it in partnerships with governments and different companies all over the world." In further signs of how PM Modi literally means business with all of his startup-centric programs, the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion, DIP, has partnered with US chip manufacturer Qualcomm to organize a startup contest in the Make in India Week, which is scheduled to take place from 13th to 18th Feb at Mumbai. The contest will look out for the best startup ideas, searching for entrepreneurs who can innovate and add value. The winner will receive an equity funding of INR 2 crores from Qualcomm to implement their idea and bring it to reality. The contest will be open for entries from Thursday this week till the 12th of February. So if you have an idea, what are you waiting for? Start filling. Implicitly acknowledging the failure that Firefox OS has been to Mozilla, the company announced that there will be no new developments in the Firefox OS and that the latest 2.6 version will be the last to come out. The move really isn't a bolt from the blue because the company had made its intentions clear in December when it said new mobile phones will no longer feature the Firefox OS. So you might be wondering what's next when the company is packing up here. Well, apparently, Mozilla is using its resources and all that it learned during the development of the OS to move into a brand new sector. This time, the company is moving into a rapidly emerging market with relatively low competition, the Internet of Things. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Now, let's quickly catch up with some notable startup-related updates from the past 3 days. ZenDrive, a mobile-only tech startup which seeks to improve road safety by using data and analytics pulled from apps, has secured $13.5 million in a Series A round led by Sherpa Capital. ZenDrive takes data from each phone, which can then be used to inform government officials on how to improve road infrastructure. It also provides real-time notifications in case your loved one is involved in an accident. Beehive Workplace, the Bangalore-based co-working space chain, which has 3 centers in the city and is already in the process of opening a 4th one, has raised an undisclosed amount from Raghunandan and others. The chain has 90 startups covering over 4,000 active members. Beehive's 4th location is coming up in HSR Sector 4 shortly. UK-based popular work chain TechHub has announced of opening a center in Bangalore, India. With this, TechHub is bringing its partnership with Google for Entrepreneurs program to India, Latvia, and Romania. TechHub members in these countries will now be able to access all of Google for Entrepreneurs program. The benefits include Google's Mentors Network and Google's Cloud Platform credit, besides other stuff. Bus shuttle service provider Zipgo has suspended its Bangalore operations amidst lockdown with transport authorities. The company had announced the same by sending an email to its customers in which it also pleaded for help. It stated that the regional transport office has developed a severe dislike for Zipgo, asking customers to show support by sending emails to the authority. The government, on the other hand, has termed the company as illegal. Joint Commissioner Narendra Holkar told that the company is neither licensed by the Transport Department nor by the Industry and Commerce Department. That's all for today. I'll catch you up next Thursday. Till then, ta-da!